And here we are in the Gummy Ship menu for Asteroid Sweep. So as you see, the name of the first ship we have access to is the High Wind. This is a reference to a couple of things. First, it's a reference to the fact that in the original game, you were given the option to name your ship with the race with Riku, and the default name was the High Wind. High Wind is also the name of the airship in most Final Fantasy games. So, yeah, starting off this part, we are going to be doing the Gummy Ship, which, if you remember the Gummy Ship in Kingdom Hearts 1, you'll remember it's not all that good. And here's the thing, I'm going to give a hot take. As soon as timing lets me. Despite the spectacle being insanely better compared to the original game, I greatly prefer the Gummy Ship in the original game. Essentially, I find this Gummy Ship to be actually fairly difficult at some points. And I don't say that in, like, a good way. Like, spectacle-wise, this is so much cooler than the original game. But in the original, you could just kind of, like, turn your brain off and go in a straight line for, like, 5 minutes. This, you actually have to pay attention. And I know for many, they will consider this to be the superior Gummy Ship, which, hey, I understand that, but personally, I really don't. If you're actually looking based off the insignias, you'll see that a lot of these are actually nobody ships. How did, like, a person's body become a ship? I do not know. Here are the Defender ones. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, and yeah, God, I don't know what to talk about other than, yeah, I mean, it looks cool and everything. I will say that spectacle-wise, this is definitely, like, on the weaker end for Kingdom Hearts 2 Gummy Ships. So, you know, we'll be seeing a lot of the more impressive things later on. So, yeah, that doesn't really leave me much to talk about. Well, I guess we'll talk about the controls. So, you have your joystick, that goes as you control. You have rapidly tapping X for bullets, or you can hold X for a lock-on to send missiles. As you see looking in the bottom part of the screen, there's 4 blue icons. That's how many times you can lock on. Circle then lets you do a barrel roll, aileron roll, whatever kind of dinner roll to dodge. And yeah, overall, pretty simple. Thank you, Goofy. Open mission levels 1 and 2. For 100% completeness on this game, you not only have to do every single Gummy Ship course the initial time, you then have to do the 2 stronger versions of the... you have to do the course, then do it again on level 2, and make sure you can do both of those on a high enough score in order to get the trophy. Now, as I'm hovering over here on the Land of Dragons, you'll see it has a concept known as a battle level, and the battle level over here at Hollow Bastion is 8, while the battle level at Land of Dragons is 10. So you might be wondering to yourself, what is battle level? And I'm actually going to hop back into Hollow Bastion while I'm talking. Battle level is, I think, one of the honestly best traits of this game. So I'm going to say that my description is not necessarily 100% accurate, but it will get point across. As you see, my level is currently 8. Essentially, what it means is that If I am under level 10, I will have the strength and defense as if I were level 10. Now, you know, things like the permanent increases to strength or the permanent increase to, like, at the beginning of the game, or if you have various strength-boosting items, equipment, stuff like that, doesn't count. But what this essentially means is that, oh, AP boost. I forgot to grab this on my initial time. Yes, AP boost, you eat it, you get AP. Similarly, there's strength, magic, and defense boost. So yeah, essentially, if you're under level 10, you are given stats similar to a level 10. What it means is that, essentially, if you, after, like... So yeah, there's 3 parts to your stats. There's your equipment, your permanent increases like AP boosts and stuff, and then your stats from your level. If the total of that is underneath what the basically what the total from level alone would be, the game will essentially give you a boost up to that minimum. What this means is that if you're playing a level 1 run, the game will essentially give you free strength boosts and stuff, so you're still managing to do damage even if you're, like, severely under-leveled. Which is why I and many others think that this is actually the best game to do a critical level 1 playthrough of. I personally am more predisposed to a different game in the series, one Birth by Sleep, but whatever. Now, you may see that castle over there. Excuse me. And we really do not get a good look at that. That is known as Villain's Vale, and you might say, oh, so that was where Hollow Bastion was in the first world, right? No, this was Hollow Bastion in the first world. So you might be saying, well, what's this then? It just kind of popped up. There's no real explanation for Villain's Vale. When we saw Maleficent getting resurrected, that was in Villain's Vale. And that's about all Villain's Vale does in the entire franchise. Many people do erroneously think that Villain's Vale over there is the Hollow Bastion in the first game, and this is just like the town section of Hollow Bastion. Nope. That is there is a building which exists for the sole purpose of this is where Maleficent came back from. It doesn't make any sense. We don't even see Villain's Vale on the world map. It's just there. Let's land in the land of dragons. I meant to mute myself, not the game. That's what I get for trying to mute myself. I can't be silenced.
See that, Mulan? It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
Huh?
Let's get the jump on him.
Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap. Is that Mushu?
That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu. We missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Do you know them?
Know them? Man, we used to kick all kinds of bad guy butt together. Yeah, you know I help these guys out of a lot of tight spots, because I'm a mighty dragon, right?
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean,
Ping!
Mulan Ping.
just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
Mushu's one of my family's guardians.
We didn't know we were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you three up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback time.
Mushu.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
What do you mean fit in?
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh? You're a girl?
A gamer and a
You
girl?
didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I'm right here.
How?
And welcome to the Land of Dragons. Oh, Mulan has always been one of my favorite movies, so let's talk a little bit about party setup. You can only have 4 characters, you can only have 3 characters in your party at a time. And you might say, oh, well, how will I choose between Donald or Goofy? Well, if you have Goofy, you're allowed to use your drive forms. Let's look at what Ping here can do. Also, I have Fire and Blizzard. Let's put Fire on Square. That probably feels the most natural to me right now. Just let me... Okay, yeah. So, abilities-wise, Ping has a draw and an item boost. But, so, yeah, nothing really. Yeah, we also got an item boost ourselves, which just makes healing items 50% more effective. For a little bit of context, a potion is 40% HP, so now it becomes 50% HP. Similarly, a high potion now becomes 90% HP. I forget, did it say that those stack? Yeah, it does stack. It probably stacks multiplicatively, of course, but yeah. And, yep, Journal, I just have to learn to live with it for the purposes of the Let's Play. New to Kingdom Hearts 2, you can just press the party member button, even in combat, to switch out your party. If you remember from the first game, you had Trinity marks you could only activate if both Donald and Goofy were in your party at the same time, and you could only change party members at save points. So, Kingdom Hearts 2 has 2 great improvements. The first is that you can just switch your party members at any time, and the second is they got rid of Trinity marks. Yes, that's right, the game which made Trinity marks now bearable got rid of them. In more recent years, there have been some sort of criticisms against Kingdom Hearts 2, thinking that, yeah, it took steps forward in an area, but took steps back in others. I tend to be a just Kingdom Hearts 2 can do no wrong fanboy, and I generally believe in, like, being as positive as possible when giving a Let's Play, but I will point out, like, fair criticisms when I feel it's necessary, because, while I think that the Trinities were executed poorly in Kingdom Hearts 1, I would have liked to see them improved upon. Anyway, here's our next cutscene.
Remember, girl, and leg.
Oh god.
About time we got some grub.
Hey, no cutting.
Get out!
Ah,
I keep forgetting he just saw Sora in the face like that. I was drinking something and almost spit it out.
First in line.
I wonder what they're serving for lunch today. Knuckle sandwiches.
That does it.
Please.
Please?
What a girl.
Knock it off.
Knock what off?
You punched me.
Cut it in yard.
What a shrimp! What, who you calling a shrimp, Panda Lips? I'm a bona fide guardian dragon.
Let's just get back in line, okay?
Whose side are you on? I just got slugged.
Want some more?
Soldiers, get back in line.
The captain. Ah,
What are they?
Heartless. Oh, yeah? Ping, I hope you're ready.
Okay. So, yes, this is a thing. You have to just kill all the Heartless real quick. All of them drop these morale balls. If if you run out of morale, you lose. As you see, I don't have to directly touch them, I just have to get really close. That is because of Ping's draw ability. So, yeah, the more draws that are equipped, the farther range things will come to you from. And I believe Sora actually has a draw equipped himself for starting on critical. I know he has a couple of Lucky Luckies. You three, what are your names? Sora, Donald, Goofy. You're welcome in my troop. Your battle skills are encouraging. I am the son of You should return home. But, that would dishonor my family. You'd rather dishonor my troops? Don't make me. If Ping trains hard and does his best, he'll get strong in no time. Just give us an assignment. We'll show you how well we can work together. So, you want to be tested? Our orders are to ambush Shan Yu's army on their way here. They should be coming through the mountain pass. Well, smash them! I doubt that. You four will be the advance party. Scout out the mountain for my troops. Is that it? No problem. Right? Right. I'll brief you on the details later. Return when you're ready to depart. Remember, the smallest mission may have the greatest purpose. Stay alert. Sir! Encampment area map. Let's see if I can actually get this one. I bet I can just jump and do this. Oh, really? I couldn't. I know okay, let me get onto here. Okay, well, Valor! Heart piece, and let's actually talk to him to immediately go into our first mission. The surprise attack. Defeat all the Heartless, don't let morale gauge drop. So yeah, just immediately go after all of the Heartless. That's part of the reason why I got into the drive form, just so I could well, start getting it up immediately. I'm probably actually going to run out of drive before this battle is done, especially because I know what the last fight in this is. But, yeah, when you have Valor form, you are just so much stronger than in base form, and unless you're fighting something threatening, feel free to just go ham. And boom! Yeah, that's not going to be enough to get me back to a save. You've done a passable job, but stay alert. This is just the beginning. Let's do the ambush. Actually, we'll want to drop, thank you. And in just a moment... Actually, why don't I show off fire? I actually don't like how they do fire in this game. Like, at all. It is so hard to use. Oh, God. Come on. It is so hard to use because your enemies need to be right up next to you. And it's almost... And just due to, like, the starting lag, it's just hard to use. I think this is the worst fire in the series. I said if you're fighting against things that aren't threatening, feel free to go ham with Valor form. This is a thing you can't go ham against. You do not want to get hit by this, especially in critical mode. Case in points. When fighting the Assault Riders, I'm wanting to say they're called, make sure you are using magic. Like, just do your baby strategy of stay at a distance and hit it with magic. I will say that many people do criticize Kingdom Hearts 2 for its recharging magic because of that. Because in Kingdom Hearts 1, the only way to get magic back would be to, well, attack to get it to build back up. So, sure, you could go use magic, but that would just force you to attack later on. So, you know, you could never just stay away from the enemy for too long. But with this, well, I could just wait like a minute. Personally, I do think that magic is overall handled better in this game as opposed to the original. But that might just be me. Okay. Oh, okay, so these little Chinese zombie-looking Heartless are actually immune to ice. I did hit them with fire earlier, so they're not immune to that! Oh! Okay. Party, let's actually get Donald out here because Donald can use Blizzard. Oh, Donald also has Thunder at this point. No. Okay. I'm not a coward, I swear. But you cannot mess with an Assault Rider this early on in critical mode. He hit me at any point, I would have been dead. And then the final assignment we have to do is the Search, where we need to defeat the hidden Heartless. So there's 7, I'm wanting to say, 8 enemies in here, and you have to kill them all. Oh, come on. Generally speaking, I feel like Donald had, at the beginning at least, Donald has more utility than Goofy. However, Goofy has, you know, the option to let you go into drive forms. So, generally, if you have a max out drive, have Goofy in your party. If you don't have a max out drive, have Donald. As you see, you can break these tents with a fire. And it doesn't matter how much of the camp we destroy, so long as we destroy the Heartless. Which is why I believe that the best option is the most collateral damage. Okay, ooh, a strength increase. So yeah, we do see all of the remaining Heartless, but I personally say let's get some more collateral damage, shall we? Because, hey, if we're gonna get rewarded, even if we have collateral damage, let's just maximize it. Aw, man, we're getting low on morale. We probably should just finish it right here. Yes, that's exactly what I needed from you. Now, you still have to have some tasks to do. Stay sharp. For beating all of those, we get an AP boost. You did well. I knew it. Captain. I suppose you've made a little progress. Not a little, a lot. You're right, Captain. Please, give me one more assignment. This time I'll show you what I'm truly made of. I'll give you one more chance. See me when you're ready to part. Remember, this may be a test, but a mission is still important. Be alert. Sir! Yeah. The camp is actually destroyed still? The path to the summit is dangerous one. Many boulders block it. Oh god, I think... I was trying to do his gruff accent, but I accidentally turned into a racist Chinese accent. No! You'll have to figure out a way to move those boulders so you can pass. I don't even want to try the other ones because I feel like I'm going to be racist by mistake. There were actually a couple of chests in here I noticed. I could have grabbed them during combat, but I was too worried about the assault riders, so yeah. As you can see, there's also some soldier Heartless here. Also, the reason why I'm doing this is, well, it's giving me more things to fight to get my drive back up. There's a gate right here, but we can't go through it. It's actually one thing I want to show off at the Moogle at the beginning of the world. So, if we go right on over there. Oh, who are you? You can see a burned down village from this thicket. Shun Yu did that. His army will stop at nothing to invade our country. Oh yeah, you can! Oh, that's kind of cool! Huh. Apparently the Moogle is gone from here. Because, why would it still be here? So, I guess, talking about that Moogle will have to be left for... or, next time. So, yeah. Next time on PK Plays Kingdom Hearts 2. We're gonna talk to him and see what the next mission is. See you guys then.